What is going on, guys? Hit the target here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we are going to be going over some of the players that you should invest in for the next roster update. Now, the one just came out about 2 days ago, the most recent one, and we saw a lot of new guys go diamond, and I want to get on the jump early, and I want you guys to get into the investments early before their prices get too high, and so you can make some quick and easy stubs. So if you're wondering why I have 800 stubs, that'd be why. But before the video starts, guys, it's been a long time since I've uploaded. It's been I don't know if it's been around a month or so. It's been quite some time, and so I need to get back on the grind here with MLB. I've been playing a lot of MLB. I play it like crazy, and I just don't really play Madden, and content on MLB is a little bit, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to get some good content for this game sometimes. But I will be making more gameplays. This is my squad right now. Pretty good team. I just got the Marcus Semien. I was gonna do a gameplay, but it's a little late for that now. This is my pitchers and my bullpen. Pretty good, pretty decent. And I'm actually a lot better at the game than I thought I was gonna be this year. I'm 66 and 40, and I am at a rank of 843. So I'm gonna try before the season ends in 2 days. I'm gonna try my best to either get World Series or get the 40 wins. I'm not sure what I want to do yet with that. But with that being said, guys, let's hop into some players who I think are going to go diamond for the next roster update, and I will also provide some stats and some evidence as to why I think that. And with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, here's my first investment, Zack Wheeler. This is a very good investment and one that I'm thinking is almost a guarantee. Yesterday, right after the roster update came out, I made sure to pick up his cards for about 3,100. Now he's up to 4.9k almost. I would almost consider selling them for 5k if people are actually buying them at that price. That's ridiculous if you are. But I think Zack Wheeler is almost a guaranteed diamond. I mean, the dude had an insane start in his last outing, 8 shutout innings. Beautiful stats on the season so far. He's 4-3 with a 2.29 ERA. Now, there are pitchers that are diamond with a higher ERA than 2.29. Now, he has 90 innings pitched, 112 strikeouts, and a .897 whip. That is incredible. He is barely walking batters. He is barely giving up hits, and the guy is having a career season right now. In 90 innings pitched, he's only given up 63 hits. 63. And he's only given up about 18 walks, which is really, really good. 1.8 walks per 9, along with 11.2 strikeouts per 9. This dude is almost a guarantee to go diamond the next time around. I'm going to assume he will. Zack Wheeler, we can look. A lot needs to be changed on the walks per 9. Hits per 9 could go up a little bit more. I'd say control could go up a little bit more too because of the whole walks. And so I think Zack Wheeler is almost a guarantee. So invest in his card. Even if you can get him for about 4k, it's still probably worth it. I mean, if you want to make a K, if you have a ton and you want to just make 1,000 off of each. But if he goes down into the 3,000s, like 3,500, 3,400, or he has a bad start, that's a good time to invest in him. Let me also give you guys a little bit of an honorable mention here. I don't think he will go diamond yet. I think he's just on the cusp of it. But if you ever see this guy's price go down, Carlos Correa is a good pickup. This year he's batting 281, and for batters, 281 is really, really good so far. And he has 11 home runs, 65 hits, and he has an OPS of 855 and on base of 370. So pretty good so far. He has drew a lot of walks. So you think maybe the discipline could go up on this card. He's also, I wouldn't say the card has a huge potential, but his on-base percentage at 370 is way, way up from his normal career average of 355. And so he's been drawing a lot more walks. He's been striking out a little bit less too, so that could be another reason to check on the discipline. He's hitting for a lot more power than he normally does as well, and so I think the potential here for him to go diamond is there. I think he just needs to have a little bit more of a solid run. Check on him in the next couple weeks here. He could have some really good outings and some really good games, and then that could potentially push him diamond. But for now, Carlos Correa is kind of on the cusp. I still think he'll be an 84 at the pace he's going at right now, but you never know. If he gets hot, a little more hot, he can do it then. So this is another one that you might want to get in before it's too late here. Ketel Marte, I think his price might be a little bit too high, but he's just coming up off injury this year, and he's on a tear to start the season. He is batting .350 on the season. He only has 100 at-bats though, so we got to watch out for that. He has 4 home runs and 100 at-bats, decent. He has an on-base percentage so far of .394. So what does that tell you? I mean, the dude's having, so far, he's on pace for a career season. I don't think it'll last, personally, but regardless, I still see this guy as a possible diamond candidate. Now they're not going to do it yet because he was hurt, so they're going to wait. So I don't think the next 2 weeks, if this guy keeps an average of .350, you better watch out, because Ketel Marte is going to go diamond. I just don't think he's good enough yet to go diamond, but watch this guy, check his prices. I would invest him after the next roster update when he's not diamond. That's when he'll be about 2 or 1K, and you can pick him up for really cheap. So this is probably my best investment, and one that I'm going to make like crazy. I don't know why the price is so cheap on this card. Let's actually just pull up the stats and say, what can we fix here? Obviously, the card's not very good if you're going to be using it in the game. Four-seam curveball slider, not very good. But Freddie Peralta is on a tear this year, and as a Brewers fan, I can strictly tell you, this is both a little bit shocking and at the same time, I mean, I don't see how he can't go diamond if he doesn't have the same next 2 week stretch. If he has 2 more good starts, he pitches tomorrow, which is a really big start. So he'll pitch the day this video is uploaded. So you got to monitor that, but get in on this card, because my goodness, he has better stats than Zack Wheeler so far, just 32 less innings pitched. So far he's 6-1 on the year with a 2.25 ERA. Right there, I mean, that should be enough, in my opinion. 68 innings pitched. Maybe he doesn't have enough innings yet, people say, but 68 innings pitched, 98 strikeouts in 68 innings. He has very high Ks per 9 already, though, so that is one thing that I'm not sure you can upgrade. But, however, he has a .882 whip. .882, less than Zack Wheeler's by a little bit, I believe, and he's only given up. So the big thing, we see the walks per 9 is super low. He's only given up, his walks per 9 are a little high, but they are still down in the career. 3.8 walks per 9 is not crazy. I mean, he's only given up 29 walks in 68 innings, and he has 98 strikeouts. I think there's a good possibility, and the hits per 9 are low. Home runs per 9 is at 0.9 right now, and that is a really low stat. Hits per 9 is at 4.1. He already has a super high hits per 9 though, and walks per 9 is pretty low. Strikeouts per 9 is also really high. So everything about this card could probably get an upgrade, and I fully see him going diamond if he has another good 2 starts. He's got to get 2 more good starts. Really hoping he does have 2 more good starts, because that would be awesome. That would pay off for me, as I have a bunch of him, and I'm going to keep getting him. He's going to be a guy I keep focusing on, and so Freddie Peralta is definitely probably my sleeper pick here for diamond. So I actually have no Shohei Ohtani's, but his stats are still, this guy has got to go diamond in some way, shape, or form. So if we're just talking about the card itself, so far on the season, I honestly I don't even know what he's been better, if he's been a better pitcher or a better hitter, but either way, so far this year, he has a batting average of 267, which is way above league average, 17 home runs. So if we're just talking about that, he has, the hitting stats are probably pretty good. 17 home runs, 350 on base percentage, and he's been pretty good. He's been pretty consistent hitter. Maybe you can't touch those. I think you could probably touch vision, and I think you could probably touch the power versus the righties, but or the contact versus lefties, I should say, he has been decent against lefties. But on the mound, he is 2-1 with a 2.85 ERA. 47 innings pitched, 68 strikeouts, a 1.18 whip. Not crazy, but if you're thinking about it this way, the dude only has 28 walks on the season. And while that's not, a very good number, 28 walks in 47.1 innings isn't great, but still, 38 walks per 9 can definitely be pushed up. I think they're probably going to ease him into Diamond. I would say they move him up to an 84 next roster update if he keeps these same stats. Like, he has another decent outing. I think he goes up to an 84. I don't think he goes Diamond. I think he's about a month out from Diamond yet. We'll see on that. But Shohei Ohtani is definitely a good investment, just for the long run, because this guy's having an MVP caliber season. So Shohei Ohtani, pick him up. Right here is a guy that I don't know why he's not getting more attention. I've picked up about 100 for him, 100 of them for about like 1-ish K. And Giovanni Gallegos, really solid year so far. He's 3-1, 2.27 ERA, 35 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, and a .729 whip. Very good. And if you guys don't know, whip is walks, hits, and innings pitched combined. But he is having an incredible season so far. 2.27 ERA. In 35 innings, he's only pitched 35 innings, more than 35 innings in one season where he had 74. And that was an extremely good year in 2019 for him. Other than that, so far, he's only given up 2 home runs in 35 innings. 2 home runs. And his home runs per 9 is 64. That right there should tell you all you need to know about this card. It deserves an upgrade. 18 hits in 35 innings. That's a hits per 9 of 4.5. And a strikeout per 9 is a little bit low, but I don't think, necessarily that stat needs to be touched. I think this card isn't getting enough love. The walks per 9 are at 2. That is extremely low. 2 walks per 9. And the dude has been having some rough. He was having a really good season there for a little bit. It was getting really good. He had a 1.86 ERA. Then he got beat up a little by the Dodgers. He gave up 2 earned runs against the Dodgers. He has since evened it back up a little bit. He's pitched 3 more scoreless innings for a 2.27 ERA. So that this guy gets a little bit of a streak going here, builds it back under 2. I think he'll go Diamond for the next roster update. I think he's a long-term investment too. This is definitely a good long-term investment. As you can see, I have 47 of him right now, and I'm just sitting waiting. I'm waiting for him to have some good outings. I don't like the Cardinals, but I'll tell you what, I do like this pitcher, and I think he'll go Diamond. Let's talk about one more player, and then I'll wrap this vid up.
When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough. You gotta pick yourself up, cause life gets hard. It might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah. You wanna be just like the stars, take me to Mars, high up and far, cause that's a start, All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard, and always work hard, yeah. It's hard to have faith when you had a taste of this awful place, and if that's the case, you're sitting there